life lately has been full of many ups and downs. I want to talk about what I've been diagnosed with since I've finished therapy now, and I have been finished it for a long time, like months now. A lot of things got mentioned over the years I've been in therapy. Most of you know generalized anxiety disorder is a big one. I never feel calm. Anxiety's with us all day, every day. Along with the depression, PTSD, OCD. When I'm on a waiting list for an autism assessment, but it's like 99% guaranteed that I have autism. After all the discussions I've had with mental health nurses and that, and people who have experience with it, they're almost certain I'm autistic, which would make a lot of sense. Then the dissociation, the derealization, depersonalization, that's been with us for the last 4 years, 24/7. And the anxiety has been my whole life because of the autism. I've always been quite prone to agoraphobia, isolation, not wanting to go out, because of all that stuff. The depression's been probably a more recent occurrence. Since I was about 17, I just got so overwhelmed with juggling work and life, loneliness, because I have an inability to maintain friendships, or relationships aren't even an option, like, not good at that stuff. I just wanted to start off by listing everything, since the title of this video is going to be what I'm diagnosed with. And it kind of gives you an idea of why I disappear, why I lose me motivation and productivity to make videos or just do stuff. I think I've disappeared for like over 2 months on YouTube. I've had days where I just felt like so bad, like so depressed. And I just felt like I just had to power through it and just like shut everyone out, shut everything down and just focus on getting through the days. I've had lots of appointments as well while I've been gone. I've had another assessment by the secondary care community treatment team. I'm still seeing a mental health nurse, almost like a support worker kind of role, I think. That's been quite stressful because I've had like 3 appointments in 3 days this past week, and it was a bit overwhelming because I get violently nauseous and just feel ill before appointments, like the day before or the day of, and like going there and actually being there, it's overwhelming. So it's been a lot, and I know it sounds stupid, like I get annoyed with myself saying that because I used to be someone who would go out and work full time, power through it, and I eventually just broke down and then developed the dissociation and all that and turned into this person. And like I can communicate fine when I'm talking to a camera, an inanimate object, but when there's people in front of us, when I'm outside the house, I start mumbling and I just go brain dead. Like I'm not the same person, and that frustrates us, really frustrates us. Like I'm still in here, but I'm not able to fully express it, which impacts my life because I just feel like it's keeping us in this box, in this room, unable to kind of do stuff with people, meet people. I want to do stuff, but I just feel like I can't because I don't have the feelings or the energy. It's a lot. And with the diagnoses, I can never say that word, my brain just doesn't compute that. A lot of people say, do you think you might have BPD, borderline personality disorder? And sometimes I think I might, but at the same time, autism, PTSD can kind of mimic symptoms of BPD, and I think I've already got enough diagnoses. I'm gonna go with that. This brain fog, man. I think I've got enough. Like at the end of the day, it's just kind of words, isn't it? Labels. The main thing is just how I cope and deal with stuff, you know. Just gonna keep kind of powering through, keep pushing. That's all I can do. That's what it goes through my head over and over again. I just keep telling myself that. I'm still on my mirtazapine 30 milligrams, and I don't know if you can tell, I've been gaining good weight. I've been starting to work out a little bit still. I'm continuing my planks and resistance bands exercises and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm beefing out a little bit, which is great. I think I've gained like 30 pounds since December, and on my relatively tall frame, that's quite good for me. I'm probably at a healthy BMI now, and I want to continue gaining weight just so I have that cushion in case I do have another brain moment, you know, where I stop eating and stuff. It takes all my energy just to eat enough calories to gain weight still, like, but what can I do? Yeah, I say ups and downs, it's mainly just being like neutral instead of ups, but you know what I mean anyway. It's just annoying that I still don't have me feelings. Like, some of the appointments I went to this week, one of them was for social prescribing to try and get out of the house more. The one was really nice. I'm going to be seeing them more. It's not like therapy, it's just like kind of trying to get us to meet similar people, which I'm trying I'm going to go to the appointments. I don't see how it's doing much because I don't have the feeling still, but I'm going to go and see what happens. I've lost my train of thought, but yeah, it's kind of a lot, but I'm just going to do it. When I get like super down, like today I'm having a bad day, I just want to sleep all the time. That's what I've done a lot while I was gone, just like probably lying in bed a lot, sleeping like 12 hours. Yeah, but I can deal with it. I've been dealing with it the last 4 or 5 years. It's like in my head, I want to do stuff, like I want to go out. Sometimes I just want to go out by myself, like go to a shopping centre and stroll around, but I just feel like the noise and lights and everything would be too much because I struggle at a pub. So I don't know, I get all these kind of, not impulses, like I've been struggling to find words. Like, I haven't done that much talking, like it's hard for us to articulate what I want to say. Like, my brain's just like not here. Yeah, I get like these things I want to do, but then when I actually do them, I'm like, is that it, kind of thing. It's always the same, like, oh yeah, if I do this, I'll feel great. When I do it, it's like, oh, alright. I've discussed in the assessment as well about maybe introducing other meds, but there's always a concern about us losing my appetite and losing loads of weight, which will make us feel even worse about myself. So we've kind of mutually agreed to just stay on the mirtazapine for now and see how I get on. So yeah, that's what's been happening. That's what I'm diagnosed with. Like, therapy did help. It helped us understand when I was being irrational, because I have times where I think everyone hates us. Like, I'd say to my psychologist, I think my doctor really doesn't like us, like roll my eyes at us and stuff. And then I was totally wrong. Like, I just get it in my head that like everyone's out to get us, everyone hates us, and then like it's not true, and I don't know why I get like that. And I kind of push people away, and I want people around us, but at the same time I don't really trust anyone, you know. that's what goes through my head a lot. I've been really paranoid lately as well, like about contamination or like people out to get us and stuff when I'm probably just being, well, I am being stupid, and then I tell myself in my head, stop being a little bitch and just like get some kahunas and just live life. But the thoughts are just constant. Like, I kind of push them away, or I try and deal with them, and then more come up, like intrusive thoughts constantly on my bad days. So yeah, that's what's been happening. I feel like a bit of a zombie, a robot right now, because I'm so out of practice. But yeah, just this feeling that I'm not how I'm supposed to be. I wish I could go and do shit and live life, but bloody Brian in me head, so I call me brain Brian, has been a nasty Brian. Yeah. A problem I've got is everything that could possibly poison the kid's mind pretty much happened to us when I was young. And I know people say I'm young, I'm only 23, I've got my whole life ahead of us. I'm using the brain that's been developing throughout all the time I've been dealing with anxiety and all the shit I've covered on this channel, which I don't want to get into because it fucks us up in the head a bit. It's no wonder I've turned out this way, like I'm not a very rational person. It's no wonder I'm struggling, and that kind of gets on top of us sometimes, like, how much can I realistically change? Like, it's not like I suddenly got this way. It's been my whole life, so what do? Just deal with it, see where I can go. But sometimes I feel like the prognosis isn't good, the future isn't good. And I think that's what sometimes people fail to see. That the rest of my life's gonna be lived using this brain that's been in my head developing the whole time. It's a very delicate thing, a child's psyche. And that worries as it does, freaks us out a bit. Well, it doesn't, because I'm in it, I'm like, I'm already in it, so why does it matter? But it's more like, it's a thought process that's like, oh shit, this isn't good, I feel like I look totally different on the front camera, and with the back camera, which I was filming the first part of this video on, was to be really close to it or something, I don't know, but I feel like I look different. Yeah, I'm done. I hope you're doing cushy, I really do, and I'll catch yous whenever I upload again, if anyone watches this.